Hi guys, welcome to Date Night Live. That's Lucy. I'm Tommy.
I'm Lucy.
Wife.
You're my husband.
Husband. Together we host this show, Date Night Live, and happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans
Shout
Day,
out.
everybody. Big shout out to the veterans. Cheers.
Yesterday was Veterans Day.
Yesterday was Veterans
Today
Day.
the kids are off school and everyone is still respecting,
yes,
celebrating Veterans Day.
Today they had school. Yesterday they were
Today they had school. Yesterday
they were not off school today.
They were off school yesterday.
Yes.
But they're back at school today. But happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day. We love our veterans here on Life of Dad.
Shout out to all of our family members that are veterans and to all of your family members that are veterans. And we want you to tell us right now who you know.
Which family members in your life, family, friends even, who in your life that you love are veterans.
Protect and serve our country. You're veterans. So we'll start our family shout outs right now as other ones start. Hey, Corey, what's up?
What's up,
as
Corey?
Other people start typing them in.
Yes.
Lucy's dad.
What's up, Josh? My dad. My dad.
He's been on this show before. He's a Navy veteran.
He is a Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
From the Korean War.
Coast Guard.
And then I have 3 brothers who are veterans. No. Yes, 3 brothers, Navy, Army, and Coast Guard. I have a cousin who died in the Vietnam War.
My dad.
Your dad.
Merchant Marines.
Yeah.
He's a veteran. Who else?
Lots of family members.
Yep, my grandfather. Both of my grandfathers. Veterans. And we want to shout out the veterans in your family. So you guys pop into the comments down there. Who in your family is a veteran?
Lots of parents. Lots of parents are
awesome country.
It's looking like a lot
of the parents. Oh, there was
a
question. Who in your family was? Okay.
Yeah. Did you write the question?
I didn't write the question. You wrote the question. Which family member of yours has served in the military? And if you tell their name in the comments and what branch of the service they were in, we'll give them a little special shout out right now.
Okay, so we've got Sarah O'Brien, her husband. Thank you, Mr. O'Brien. Ryan Kirkpatrick, Dad. Andrew says, "Go Army."
Mm-hmm.
Army veteran Abdul, Iraq and Afghanistan. Thank you so much for your service. Grandpa served in World War II as fighter pilot. That's really cool, Josh. My grandfather, my uncle, and my cousin Crystal says, right on. Daniel, thank you for your service. He also served. Matt, myself, my brother, and all of our uncles and grandfathers, thank you for your service. Look at all these veterans on here. Timothy, thank you. I'm a submarine veteran. That's really cool. Dad, husband, Aaron, Julie, Cook, my dad, my ex, Jeff, lots of dads out there. Life of Dad, right?
Much respect to all of your family members. Thank you guys so much for sharing.
Yes.
Grandpa, R.I.P. Julius, a Marine Sergeant.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for sharing.
So many amazing veterans. Okay, so
and thank you so much to all of your family members for serving, and to you yourselves that have served in the military. Happy Veterans Day to you all.
And some of you kind of already gave this, so this is just kind of feeding into what many of you are already writing. Justin, Elizabeth, my father, my husband, my grandfather.
Protecting our country.
Yes. Thank you for your service, Air Force. You know what? I feel bad because they only give us 4
what did we leave out? Oh, we left that Air Force.
So no. I put Air Force with Coast Guard.
Oh.
So sorry I had to lump you guys together, Coast Guard and Air Force. I just ran out of options, and they only give 4 multiple choice options. But Army, look at all these Army veterans coming out. Lots of Army. I love it. My brother was an Army veteran. And then there are lots of Marines. I currently, my godson is serving in Afghanistan right now as a Marine. So that's really amazing. So we are so grateful for you guys. I just want to give a special shout out to the veterans and something that I have instilled, probably because I grew up surrounded by military veterans and active military. I always teach my kids, if we ever see a somebody in uniform, whether it's a police officer, fireman, military, we always make a point to go up to them and say, thank you for keeping us safe, because without you, we cannot do these silly, mindless videos on Facebook like we're doing today. So,
and our kids have done a really good job teaching them that. 'Cause our kids have done a really good job whenever they see a cop or a firefighter or someone in the military. They always say thank you for keeping us safe, and it's a good time to shout out. There's in our area, we live in California. There's a lot of fires going on, so much love and respect to all the cops and firefighters and everyone that's working through those really tough situations that are still
California
ongoing.
And Northern California. I mean, we're in Southern California, but Northern California is hurting. We are hurting. It is a tough time to live in California right now. There are so many people we know very closely that have been, look at us sitting, we're like this. We've been evacuated, and we have not been evacuated. So many of our friends have been evacuated, and we are just praying.
Shout out up there
for all of you guys. Well, and this was kind of just a shout out.
Yeah, and shout out your family members that are cops and firefighters.
First responders.
Pop their names down below as well.
We have a lot. Again,
shout outs all day long.
Again, in my family, I'm the youngest of 12, so we have a fireman, we have police officers, we have nurses, teachers. I mean, the jobs that make the world go round.
And so today's show is all about protection.
Protection and
those
safety.
Are the people that protect us and keep us safe.
Yes.
And Johnny's wife there's an amazing veteran right there.
Amazing.
Veteran's wife.
Yes. My cousin's
thanks
like
to Johnny.
high ranking
Johnny's
Marine.
the man.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have a sponsor for tonight's show, and speaking of protection
and safety,
I
always teach my kids, thank you for keeping us safe. So we want you guys as families to be safe, and we have an awesome sponsor for
an amazing company called Sabre.
Yes.
And Sabre makes safety products for the family. I pop one of them up here right here. This is a pepper gel.
Yes.
Sabre.
I enjoy the pink. It kind of matches. It kind of matches my shirt.
It's nice. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I gotta say, it's got a little keychain and everything.
We're doing a bunch of really cool things with Sabre throughout the month. We have a really fun video that's going to be out. We're filming it tomorrow, actually, and that's going to go live next week. We're not filming it. We're not involved in that. You would know by now.
Okay.
But the team is filming that. It's going to be super fun. And they're our sponsor. And one thing I wanted to shout out right now, they are the #1 recommended brand by police and military. Sabre is the company, and the pepper gel. If you need something like this for yourself, or for your wife, or for your child that's of age, maybe a teenage daughter or someone that's going off to college, pepper gel, you can aim it. You run into a bad guy, you can aim it, and you don't have to worry about it spraying back at you. You're just gonna hit your target with it, and Sabre's the only company that makes a compact size one. So put it in your purse, put it in your car, keep it in your home, keep your family safe. And we have
What's up, Rosie? Yes, so we have a giveaway, you guys. So speaking of Sabre, we're really honored to be working with them. I know it's not like super like Oprah's favorite things, but nothing is more important in life than
your
keeping,
family.
I say every night when we pray with our kids, I say keep us safe, happy, and healthy. And right now, safety is a huge issue. I mean, there's crazy things happening out there in the world. So giving the gift of safety is very important. So we want to give you guys a giveaway.
And some cash, too.
Yes. So we are giving away a $25 Amazon gift card.
Spend it on whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Holidays are around the corner, as well as a Sabre holiday. You're going
to get some of their gear. And we're going to send you a little safety kit.
So like this one right here, guys, it has a pepper spray, but then also this right here, it's a personal alarm. So you put it on your keychain, and it's like a whistle, only like 10,000 times louder, and you stay safe and you give it to the people you love, especially here on Life of Dad. You know, you guys
give it to your wife, give it to your daughter that's going off to school, protect them. All right, so the giveaway, how does it work?
Okay,
They can win cash and they can win the thing.
Are you saying, Lucy, land the plane?
Let's stop talking about it. Let's start doing it.
Okay, so go to the comments in this main video.
The copy.
Sorry, the caption. And there is a link on there. It is saberred.com /date night. If you click on that link, the first person that can tell us the featured logo or tagline is going to win a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Yeah, money.
As well as a Saber personal safety kit, which will keep your people safe. So let's see.
All right, someone's going to pop it in. And by the way, great stocking gift. Buy these, stuff them in a stocking of someone that you love and want to protect.
Oh,
RC that puts it in. We got a winner.
No, RC says, I have them for my wife and daughter, best on the market.
That's right.
Love that. I love hearing that.
You've got RC's stamp of approval.
RC, man. Yes.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Amy.
Big shout out to National Guard, too. I did not mean to leave you guys out. My niece just graduated from National Guard boot camp. So big shout out to National Guard. So sorry I did not include
shout
that.
out. Shout out, National Guard.
Yes. Okay, we have our first winner.
We have a winner.
Yes, Justin Holtley.
All right.
Give the gift of safety this holiday.
We've got a winner. That's their
Justin,
tagline.
You are correct. I will be private messaging you to get your email to send you your gift card as well as your safety kit. So thank you so much. We have another giveaway coming up later in the show. So definitely continue to stay tuned. I don't know why I keep moving.
You're fine.
I keep moving away from you.
You're gorgeous. You're right.
I swear I like him.
Guys,
I like him, guys.
Today, this week.
In this moment.
So we're on to our fan questions. So everyone, we're going to start popping questions in there. And we want you to answer the questions down in the comments below. You can vote, as you see there on the phone. What do you guys? These are still new polling tools that Facebook has, which are working pretty well. So thank you guys for playing along and punching in your answers. All right. Well, the full question is, where it is. What are some ways you keep your family safe? We have, I know, a couple of my kids get scared about different things. And one of my main jobs is
I have anxiety issues. One of our kids has anxiety issues.
One of my main jobs is to be their protector, be their dad.
Protector.
I'm the rock. So we have to take care of them. So what are the ways that you keep your family safe? And you can...
So alarm system, dogs, security cameras, other described. Let me tell you, we have all of the above. We have an alarm system. We have dog. Maybe dogs plural if Tom lets me get the St. Bernard puppy. I really want.
Not a good time to really go into negotiations here because we would start feeling pressure from the people.
So
the people don't think we should get the St. Bernard.
Tom should get me a St. Bernard puppy. My friend is having St. Bernard puppies in like a week.
We get that thing within a week. All right.
No. In the beginning of the year.
In the beginning of the year. Oh, they feed off.
Yeah.
They feed off the mama.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the first 6 weeks. So we'd be all good.
So what do you do to keep your family safe? Drop your answers into the comments. Answer in the poll there, and answer in the comments as well.
Yes.
How do you keep your family safe?
And we're not going to get too far into it, but a lot of people are bringing up that they have their firearms that are locked safely away, plus their dog.
Safety.
Everybody kind of has different. Get the woman a puppy, says Josh.
Josh.
I'm with you, Josh. Get
Who's
that
this?
one.
I know Josh kind of. Davis Williamson. I don't know who you
Get
are.
her
You should
one.
not be telling me what to do, Davis.
So we have an amazing black lab, and she is the best, most protective dog ever. But I grew up with St. Bernards, and my friend is breeding her male and female right now. So I'm like, can I at least foster them until they go to their owners?
Tim says monthly safety updates, like meeting places in the event of a tragedy.
I love that.
Everyone will meet at grandma's or somewhere close to there.
I love that. Especially now with the fires, Tim. I find that when we had to evacuate, the idea of where to go, what direction, we know people all over, but what's the plan? And that's a really, really smart tip and tool to do to keep the family safe.
We got hi, Brandy. So alarms, baseball bats, cameras. Awesome. Cool. Yep. Well, that is user question number 3. All right, we're going to move on from there. And it looks like other was the most common one on that one.
Yes.
All right.
I do all of the above.
Carrying on.
And here's another tip I'm going to give you guys. Now, if you have one of these personal safety keys, you can use this. But before I had one of these Sabre personal alarm key sets, when Tom would go out of town, I read somewhere, and I thought it was so smart. They put their car keys right next to their bed in the nightstand. So if you hear something going on outside that's a little suspicious and makes you uneasy, you set your car alarm off so that the alarm kind of sounds to your neighbors and people around you to alert them that something's going on.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so smart. So whenever he goes out of town, which isn't that often, but when he does, I make a point to put our car keys in our alarm.
Right there, yeah.
But now I have this, so I'll have this on my car keychain.
Make some noise with it. All right.
Yes.
If your kid is heading off to college,
Yes.
where's the rest of the?
I saw my sister Barbara's on. She's got a college-age kid.
How do you keep them safe? If your kid's going to college, what are you doing? And if your answer is other, drop it in the comments down there too. Pepper spray or gel, personal alarm, whistle, door jam, special locks, or other. Tell us other.
Barbara says a St. Bernard is a puppy for a day. You remember that? Oh, they're gentle giants. Okay, we're going to just talk about St. Bernards throughout the whole show. No. We do fire escape drills. That's great. Let's see. For home safety, you're better off having a taser in the house in the off chance a family member walks in the door. Pray, yep. All of that. Karate. I was thinking about that too. It's just kind of a self-defense class. Like, my kids are nowhere near going to college, but I feel like I'm such a paranoid, anxious person that I will like get them into CPR classes, karate self-defense classes, along with the pepper gel and everything. And one cool thing, and again, this is sponsored, but I have to say, as a mom, as a female who doesn't like to kind of leave my house when the street lights or when the sun goes down. Sabre has these arm straps and bike straps, so you can, if you're a runner, if you're a walker, you kind of have it as like a wrist strap so that you can like run freely and know you're kind of protected. So that's great. And the door jam is so great. It has a little jam that if you open it, an alarm goes off. So instead of installing this big fancy alarm, if you have a kid in a dorm room or an apartment, they just stick the door jam on. But I want that for every one of our entries, is those little door jam alarms.
Yeah.
I think they're so smart.
I like.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, the pepper spray gel is the winner of that one. Look at that. Good job, everyone. Way to answer.
Yes.
Thanks for playing along. All right. So we're going into this is a good idea, bad idea. So give it a little vote, but then also
it's kind of going off of our
give some
last
info in the comments as well. Good idea or bad idea? Keeping pepper spray in your car's glove compartment. What do you guys think? Good idea or bad idea?
RC also said, kind of going off of what I was saying with the car alarm by my nightstand, he said, also yell fire. Car alarms go off all the time, but when you yell fire, people look, which is so true. If you yell help, especially in like places, like city places, people just lock their doors. But if you yell fire, people kind of pay attention, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's a great idea.
Safety tips, guys.
Yes. So thanks to Sabre, I will definitely be keeping some pepper gel, pepper spray up in my cars and purses and all that good stuff, especially those little personal alarm keychains too. As I get all the updates on the fires all around us, like every hour I'm getting active updates from the city for the California fires. Tim Reed, great. I love Tim's insight. He has great insight. He said, I told my kids to be aware of their surroundings. If you have a bad feeling about a situation, don't ignore it. Heighten your senses. Yes. Is aware of your surroundings, says Joseph. Best defense, mindful of who you keep around you, especially in college. Yep.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, and I feel like in college I didn't make the greatest decisions. But I did have a gut instinct. Like I did feel like when something didn't seem right, or there was a creeper, or I felt like I wasn't safe. There was that kind of like, me and my girlfriends, we always stayed together. So.
All right, next
Yes.
one. Good idea or bad idea? Placing a door jamb in your kid's dorm or apartment. Door jamb. So that's the thing that we have loose. Door jamb is the little thing that goes up against the door.
Well, that's one of them, but I don't think we have one here.
Oh, then.
But
okay.
it's a little like, it almost looks like a door
Oh, this is okay.
stopper.
I know what you mean.
It's a door stopper. It's like the shape like a triangle, and you shove it under, and if somebody opens it,
Gotcha.
an alarm goes off, which is such a good idea. But also, we have the pulled door jams too.
Yeah.
Those are great, and yeah, really anything that will kind of ease your mind. I know college dorms and college apartments. I mean, we got robbed. I have lived in London, in Chicago, LA. You know where I got robbed? In Indiana, in a podunk town in Indiana, in my college town, because you never know where you're safe. So in college, I feel like we're kind of targets. College kids are. So.
Okay, cool. So am I this one? Stalker stopper? Is that the question we're doing now, or is that am I clicking on the wrong thing?
Let's see.
So where you want to go? It's different from here.
Yeah,
That's
let me
right.
see. No, I think it's
We're down here. Daylight savings.
daylight savings. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
All right, guys. Moving on to our trivia section. We're gonna do some fun trivia for all you guys right now. Daylight
right.
savings trivia. So we just have one extra.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So another thing that happened over the past week is daylight savings. I
Ooh.
don't know if you live somewhere that
Not good.
does daylight savings. P.S. Someone asked if your haircut was the Zoolander haircut. You guys, I just told him today, I said, when your hair on the sides starts getting as long as your hair up top.
I feel like they're mocking me. But I don't care. I gotta see the Zoolander haircut again.
The
I've gotta
Zoolander
take a look at it.
It's amazing. I love that someone said that. I thought that was so funny.
It is thank you. When
That's amazing.
when people compliment,
Yes.
I say thank you.
Yes.
It wasn't a compliment. All right, so daylight savings time. It's always rough in our house. Doesn't
Sweet.
affect you that much, but the kids wake up at 5 a.m. every day now.
Did everybody catch that jab? He shushed me last week.
Whoa.
He shushed me last week, and
But the
just
kids wake up at 5 a.m. now,
you
so
just
so
totally
I spend time.
threw shade at me.
Well, you still wake up
You're-
at the same time.
You're not
and I
affected
get-
by this. You're not.
Yeah. You they wake up at like 5, so I have
Keep
a
digging,
couple
Tom.
extra hours
Keep
with them
digging. You're digging.
before we start getting ready for school. So they all wake up early. They go to sleep early, and they wake up early. Well, tonight they went to sleep around 8, so I guess they're back to kind of a normal schedule now. But the question is, what war pushed daylight savings time into law, but then ceased after the war ended? And we're going to go to the results right here, unless we have other ones coming in. All right.
Amy says daylight savings is totally ruined by children. Agreed, Amy. Agreed.
And
Correct answer is World War I.
World War I.
Now,
some winners.
They changed it so that everybody was on the same time, but then they changed it back and then reinstated it in 1974. Sorry, guys. Some of my trivia is not always perfect.
That's right.
But then they reinstated daylight savings time in 1974 to save what? Money, energy, water. I mean, I guess you could argue save
energy.
money.
Whenever they talk about it, I hear that it's about the farmers. So here, daylight savings time is about the farmers. So that would be saving energy. They need less lights on in the morning. I'm going with energy. They need less lights to do their job. I'm going with energy.
Tim Reed, I liked all your comments until just now. He said, if you want to shush your wife, hand her a glass of wine.
There you go.
There's a lot of truth in that, Tim.
There you go, Tim. Save energy. That was my guess. I did not write the question. Save energy. It's all about the farmers.
Josh
It's
said
about the
energy.
farmers.
Florida is trying to go on daylight savings year round.
California had a vote. That was one of the
Right.
things to put it on the ballot, a proposition to put it on the ballot to get rid of it. Arizona, our neighboring state, does not have daylight savings time,
Tom,
and that's cool. What?
that was one of my
That's a trivia question.
questions.
Great.
Yes.
All right, so there's the answer. I am just full of knowledge and giving away answers. Arizona does not have daylight savings time, so get ready for that a little bit later. You can
Let's
get
see.
that one right.
Let's see
You
who's
can get that
listening.
one right. Save energy. All right.
Okay, the correct answer is energy.
Yes, yes.
You guys are smart. You're on it. You're smart.
All right. I
All the way
gotta
to
go
the
up here.
top. Publish results. Yep.
Oh, do the comments? Shows the comments now?
New comments.
Maybe.
No.
Okay. All right. This one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Here's our next question.
you guys.
And it's the one that I just gave away. If you have that memory,
Let's see who
Now's the
has
time
their volume
step
on.
it up.
Some people might be watching with no volume, but
What U.S.
Tom
state
just gave away this
does
answer.
not do daylight savings time? Let us know. Whoa, 100% going for Arizona. Yes, yes, and yes.
See what happens? I write all the questions. I do all the
Oh,
producing
some
of
people are
these
saying
shows.
Illinois. I know all the answers.
Yes, the correct answer is Arizona. Hawaii as well. Hawaii does not do daylight savings.
It's my Zoolander.
I'm so hot right now.
All right, Arizona is our winner. All right, cool. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. Daylight savings time. Trivia continues. Next one is Chappelle. A law
This is also easy.
extending daylight savings time into November finally went into effect in 2007, so that what holiday was not affected? A law.
I'm with you, Amy. Amy says she used to live in Arizona. It was wonderful. Just that finally when I get my kids like on a pattern, I feel like we do not have the most structured sleeping schedule. It's kind of a bit of a musical bed where one starts here, then they move around in here. And I would just like to say that right as we hit a stride, daylight savings, and then it just kind of screws with everything.
Messes with us.
Yeah.
One of us. Oh!
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Well,
Okay.
once the hair
you're 1 hour.
comments,
You're 1 hour a
the
day with
hair
your
comments.
children.
Oh, that's not the truth.
Okay, guys. The correct answer is Halloween. They extended it so that trick-or-treaters, it didn't get dark too early. So the little trick-or-treaters had more time to trick-or-treat. So in 2007, they extended it to be after Halloween. Okay.
2007 to that, huh?
Yeah,
Remember that?
I remember that. Okay, one study published in 2015. Hold on, you took my question away. Daily incidence of what dropped by 7% following the start of daylight savings in the spring. So once it started to get lighter in the evening, what dropped by 7%? Robberies, car accidents, hit and runs.
Wait, let me read that one again. One study published in 2015, daily incidence
Amy, I feel you, girl.
Of
I
what?
feel you.
dropped by 7% following the start of daylight savings time in the spring.
It's very obvious Tom creates all these questions. I'm trying to wink.
Daily incidence.
Not a good winker.
So lights when it gets lighter for
In
longer.
the spring, it's lighter earlier, right? So the
Right.
spring and
Oh, that's
summer,
the
it's
answer
lighter.
right there. Oh, I could
Yeah.
just say the answer. Okay. You know the answer. Like,
Well, don't
Yeah.
say the answer.
there, I didn't realize all the answers are written right there. He has them all written out, folks. So robberies, all right, let's think through this for a second. So robberies slow down in the spring? Because
Yes,
it's late,
because
light
it gets lighter
Yeah, there's
earlier.
more daylight time, yeah.
So if you
Sure.
flip it, there's 7% more robberies is the correct answer in the fall and the winter because it's darker earlier. So by 5 p.m. it's totally dark, but people aren't home from work yet. So it increases.
Yeah.
So stay safe out there, guys.
Luce, you like it when it's lighter, longer?
I like it when it's lighter because here's the thing. Like I grew up in a town in Chicago where every other house had street lights, right? And then I come out here and the streets are so dark. And I mean, luckily we have a street light across the street from us, but a lot of these blocks don't. So it gets really dark. I personally don't feel comfortable walking or running. I don't run. If I ran, but I don't run. But I walk. And if I walked, I wouldn't feel comfortable going out early in the morning or late at night. And we live in a pretty safe neighborhood. So hearing that makes a lot of sense. But it's kind of this idea, and I know I brought it up earlier, but like if you are a runner, if like you live for running and you don't want fear to like take over your life, you know, grab one of these pepper gels and armbands, and say you're a bicyclist, you can strap it onto one of your bikes, and I think it keeps you really safe. So I think it's time for another giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway, and then we're going to go into our fast-paced, fun questions after that. So giveaway, how does it work, Luce?
Are you saying my questions that I wrote are not fun?
You did a great job. Giveaway, and then we go on to some fun questions. You're doing an awesome job. Don't overthink it. How does the giveaway work? Yeah, that's fine.
How does the giveaway work?
You tell me.
Okay, we're doing another giveaway, guys. Okay, so go to the link in our comments, and the first person to give us the price of the personal safety kit, if you click on that link, scroll down just a wee bit, just like a little like quarter of a page. What is the price of the safety kit, the personal safety kit? And the first person to answer will win a $25 gift card to Amazon, as well as a Sabre
personal safety kit from Sabre. As you guys are doing again, this is the one that they are shouting out to today.
I love it.
That's the one. And pepper gel. I
like the pink, guys. Look at how cute the pink is. It matches my, and they come with like, they have arm straps and they have it's great. And like something like this, here's the personal safety kit, guys. So it comes with the loud alarm thing and the pepper spray. So it's like a dual thing. And you can get it in cute colors like pink and blue. There's even like one that looks like a lipstick, but it's really a pepper spray.
We're still looking for Josh is our winner, $19.99. Josh is the first one that came through.
So the correct answer is
win.
$19.99 for the personal safety kit. Josh, you are our winner tonight. Oh, Rosie, by a sliver. Josh got you. So Josh, I already have your email from a previous win.
He wins
he's
again.
Our rock star. So congrats. And definitely keep these in mind, you guys. You know what else, before we go on to that, Tom? I just want to say, you know what makes
Talk to me.
A fantastic
What does?
Stocking stuffer?
Tell us. Speak it, Luce.
I'm trying to hit publish.
Nice.
So it might be unconventional, but if you have a teen or a young adult or a wife or somebody in your life you want to protect, what makes for a fantastic stocking stuffer? Obviously, I'm not going to give it to my 6-year-old, but if I had an 18-year-old, pepper gel, personal alarm keychain, or a door jamb. We don't have the door jamb here, but that's one of these little slivers goes under a door and an alarm goes off. You are my people. All of the above.
All of the above.
And like Sabre has all of them.
Yeah, they do.
So kind of going off of that, and I think my sister Barbara's still on, because I thought of you when I wrote this next question, Barb. I'm with all of you guys. Everybody is saying all of the above. Personal safety alarm keychain is getting a lot of traction as well. What is an unconventional holiday gift that you have received? What are some, wait, I swear, what is my official, I'm like trying to.
That one ended up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's this last one.
What are some unconventional gifts that you have received that have actually worked and been pretty like functional and helpful in your life? Pressure gauge.
See, I never use that.
My dad gave me a tire pressure gauge. Hubcaps. My dad gave my sister hubcaps because
emergency kit. My parents give us all types of. We have everything we would ever need.
We have
emergency food for 2 months. We have
a generator.
We have
water,
large
gallons.
More than
We're
gallons.
ready for the zombie apocalypse.
We are ready.
Apocalypse.
Come and visit us at the zombie apocalypse. We got you.
Apocalypse. Okay.
And drop into the comments. What are some unconventional gifts that you have gotten? What's the most unconventional holiday gift that you have gotten? Shout it out.
My mom always put tire gauges in men's stockings. Flashlights. Tim Reed's always come in handy. Flashlights are so great. My son wants to have a natural disaster birthday party. He's obsessed with
being planned.
Tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis.
You're planning.
I am planning it. But for the goodie bags, I'm giving away emergency kits. So I'm going to give away little mini flashlights, little mini compasses.
Nice. Like
a water bottle and things like that. So isn't that cute?
Yeah,
I thought that was cute.
That's awesome.
Generator and shop vac. Yes.
Yes and yes. Rosie got a tire.
Closet.
Rosie, thanks for hanging out with us again.
What?
Do you know
Rosie? Rosie's awesome. I love Rosie. Once I got a closet door, that was awesome.
Go,
says
Amy.
Yes. Sorry, guys. It just got quiet for a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
Yes. No, my dad, he always got us. Rosie's asking for a dryer this year. That's a
dryer.
Good, unconventional, practical gift, though. It's good, guys. You got to keep them safe.
All right,
okay,
here we go.
Here goes Tommy.
We're going on to these questions from the games that we have. This one's from the game Hot Seat. Drop your answers into the comments. Which TV character is an accurate representation of your life? Which TV character is an accurate representation of your life? Tell us in there. I've heard a lot about the show is it on Showtime or HBO? It's about a warm-up, guys. A lot of people tell me I have to watch that. I haven't seen it yet.
It is?
Yeah. There's a show about a guy that does audience warm-up, and that is my career. So I would say, even though I haven't seen it yet, that role may represent my life well. Ron Swanson, that's from Community, I think.
Rife?
Ron Swanson.
Your Rife?
Yeah, my Rife, yeah. Which TV character accurately represents your life? Who is the person and why? Tell us in the comments below. Lucy. Would it be Lucy?
So we've got.
Oh, light went down. Burnt bulb. It's all right. The lighting's still okay. And we're back. The fancy lighting is back. Which TV character is an accurate representation of your life? Ron
Swanson. Who's Ron Swanson?
I think Ron Swanson is from Community, the TV show.
Rosie says Eric Foreman from The 70s Show. Amy says Katie Otter from American Housewife. Ron Swanson's Parks and Rec. I don't know why, but I would say there's a new Netflix show called The Letdown. And mind you,
is that the one you just started last night?
No, that's Homecoming.
Okay.
That's good. But there's a new show on Netflix called The Letdown, and it's all like super postpartum. So like the mom's a new mom. So even though I'm not a new mom, the most relatable character ever in the history of moms. It's raw. It's hilarious. There's nothing glamorous about it, but it's like funny, and you're laughing and crying and laughing and crying. So the character from The Letdown, I would say. Watch it, moms. If there's any moms out there, go on Netflix and watch The Letdown. They are not paying me to say this, but it will make you feel so much better and less alone.
All right, some more of the comments. Josh is saying Dan from Roseanne.
Nice.
Fred Ernest P. Denise says Abby from NCIS.
Nice.
And
Squidward. Rosie says Squidward. From
American
SpongeBob.
Housewife, Luce. There you go.
American.
Is that the same as Real Housewives?
That's Real Housewives. Trust me, you don't want me to be any of the Real Housewives.
No, but what is American Housewife? That's what
I
Katie
don't
said.
know.
Amy said.
I've never seen American Housewives.
All right. Next question. What are you looking forward to? This is a very open question. It can be anything at all.
Oh, I wanted this to be our last question of the show. I wanted it to be the last question because I thought we could all end on like, we're looking forward to Thanksgiving and being with families and being together. And I had it in order, and you just totally...
I messed it up.
So
we'll do this one now. Well, we're going to do more questions, too.
He ruins everything, guys.
Everything. What are you looking forward to?
Tilted that way.
What are you looking forward to? But
Spring.
to go along with your theme, I would say Thanksgiving. I would say Christmas is coming up soon. That was the sweetest moment we've had all day. And you guys all got to be here for it. It's not real life.
We're so close.
We don't have those moments all the time.
Thank you for that. You're in my grill. I mean, I don't know.
It was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Spring.
I just sprayed.
We are holiday.
I love Christmas, so definitely.
We are holiday people, so our Christmas tree is going to be going up very soon, right?
Yes.
We're going to have one over here. We can feature it on the show, right?
Let me tell you something.
Our Christmas
Nothing's
tree.
going up anywhere until we purge half of this house.
Okay. What are you looking forward to, everyone?
Spring, American Housewife on ABC. I'm looking forward to Christmas and Christmas music.
Answer in the comments, everyone.
Yes. Amy says, okay, American Housewife is on ABC. I will have to check this out for sure. Not too many people are looking forward to things. So
That's
why
right.
don't you move
yeah,
on?
we'll go on to the next one. Maybe they're saving it for the end of the show.
Yeah, maybe they wanted it at the end of the show, like I produced it for. Going deer hunting, starting college in January after 18 years. Andrew, that's amazing.
Go, Andrew.
I'm looking forward to learning more about my new position. Just got a promotion.
Congrats to me.
Tim, good for you.
Justin says it's staying late until 10 p.m. again.
Staying late.
Where does he live? Yeah, late. Yeah, that's what I meant. Where do you live, Justin? Where it's late till 10 p.m.?
Maybe Australia?
Near Iceland? Perhaps?
I feel like in the winter months, they have less light.
They do. But in the summer, they have crazy light, right?
Yeah, but it's not the summer.
So he's looking forward to it.
Justin, where are you from? I need to know. Yes.
Looking forward to seeing my 3-month-old son grow and his personality.
That's really cute.
You don't want it to go too fast, though.
Congrats, Davis. Enjoy that. I love the baby stage.
Oh, Amy
I'm looking forward to him getting home. Amy, girl, I feel you on that.
Looking forward to who getting home?
Her husband's out of town.
Oh, okay.
I know what that feels like.
Oh,
he's from Michigan. Okay, so not till spring. Okay. Summer. Yes. I am not looking forward to summer. I gotta get through.
Yeah, well, in California, summer gets a little old, and
yeah, but it's just getting cold there. I feel like, but yes.
Right. No, we're spoiled.
Michigan in the summer in Michigan is pretty much the greatest ever. Like I grew up in Chicago, but all my friends.
It's a little too muggy, or no? It's comfortable.
Muggy. Oh Michigan? No! It's all the lakes, and it's the best. You're drinking in cornfields. It's awesome.
All right. What are you ashamed of being good at?
I am ashamed of being an expert at everything Real Housewives. I could literally tell you every housewife's name, their children's name, what city they're on, what business they're selling. It has consumed so much of my brain. I'm ashamed of it.
You're ashamed of that?
Yeah. It consumes a lot of my life, but yes.
You've calmed down. You've come back to earth a little bit from it. I would say.
Jersey is starting.
No, I know, but you've calmed down a little bit.
Well, because now I'm busy.
Thanks, Tim Reed. Shout out Life Dad Beer. I love that you or Josh bring it up every week. Cheers.
We gotta do it.
We gotta make it. That's the one. That's
Please
the one we gotta do.
Continue to bring it up to keep him accountable because this is his dream, and he keeps putting it off.
We gotta find a brewery. We need the right partner to help us make beer, but we shall make beer.
Any beer distributors out there that want to make Life of Dad beer with Tom, contact him.
Mm-hmm.
And Life of Mom wine.
What I'm ashamed. I can't really say dancing for this one, right, Luce?
I'm ashamed of being binge watching The Office since it hit Netflix. The Office is funny though.
It's a great show. Don't be ashamed of that.
Davis says, I'm a Marine. I'm not ashamed of being good at pretty much anything. Right on, right on. Thank you for your service, Davis. I know every lyric from every Katy Perry song ever written, says Amy Schaefer. You know what I'm like trying to memorize is Swish Swish, but the Nicki Minaj version of it, Amy. So it's
Swish, swish, bish.
Pink Ferragamo sliders on deck. Silly rap beats just give me more checks. My life is a movie, I'm never offset. Me and my amigos, no offset. Swish, swish, I got them upset. Like I'm ashamed of that too.
I can't say dancing. You guys have to watch Ellen that aired today. The Ellen show that aired today. She started a thing called the Dad Dab Challenge based on my horrible dab. I messed it up again.
You did no, you kept one hand down. You kept one hand down.
No, I know. I'm trying to do the right one now.
Oh, you're trying to do it right?
Yeah. But anyway, I messed it up. I messed it up bad, guys. I'm still oh, it's like yeah.
Yeah,
it was the worst. Down. But anyway, now she's doing the Dad Dab Challenge and showing other dads that are pretty bad at it too. So that cannot be my answer to this question because I'm not good at dancing. I'm ashamed of being so bad at it.
Okay, wait. So we got some drinking beer, says Rosie. Women's fashion, Justin. It's okay. Don't be ashamed. Mm-hmm. We have great fashion. We woke up to snow today, said Justin. I love it. You know what, though? There's not, like, being from Chicago and living in Southern California, I feel like I can't get through the holidays without going to Chicago and experience a little snow. Yes, you are my spirit animal. Okay, keep going.
Keep going. Ashamed. Okay, I'm ashamed of being good at trying to bring more awareness to PTSD and veterans. Rock on, Denise.
That is
You're
not
awesome.
Something to be ashamed of at all. That is
not be ashamed.
She is a veteran's wife. Denise, keep that platform going. That is so important. Very, very, very. Yes, good. Okay, she said, I'm not ashamed of it. Good. We, our oldest daughter is.
So I don't block you.
Our oldest daughter is she was born with a congenital heart defect, CHD. So Tom and I are big advocates in the CHD world. So that is our platform to bring in awareness. So good for you to bring that awareness.
Yeah, you are awesome.
It's so important, especially on Veterans right after Veterans Day. Yeah.
Timely, Denise. You're amazing. All right, our next question. I would be really uncomfortable if I were forced to attend a what convention? So I would definitely go with feelings. If I had to go to like a feelings convention where, do they have those? That'd be horrible. Where people go and like talk to like counselors and talk about feelings.
So good at that.
Talk about.
Why did you marry me?
Deep conversations. I would be
such
very,
a
very
feely person.
uncomfortable being at that convention.
Why did you marry me?
We balance each other out well because I don't have enough of that. You have a little bit too much, and we balance each other out, right?
You have zero feelings.
I have no feelings.
And I have too much feelings.
I don't have feelings, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed that I'm not ashamed that I don't have feelings.
I mean, slightly ashamed.
No.
Zero feelings.
And I would be, if they have feelings conferences, that would be a horrible thing. Do they have them?
Nathan said, I'm with you on the feelings convention.
Yeah, man, Nathan, there's got to be a pub right across the street, right? So if we ever get forced to go by our beautiful brides, I'll meet you at that pub. It's called Dave's. It's right across the street from the convention. That's what we'll get. We'll get a cold one.
Denise.
Or 6.
Shout out to Heart Mom, fellow Heart Mom Denise. she also has a daughter with a heart defect as well. I mean, it's pretty common. It's 1 in 100, yet it's not nearly as spoken about as often as, other types of, issues or illnesses. So definitely bringing awareness to that is so important.
Mm-hmm. Our daughter
I'd be
is
uncomfortable
awesome.
attending a nudist event. I was going to say I'd be uncomfortable attending like a vegan event.
Vegan event. Yeah, I know a lot of vegans. You love eating meat that much?
I feel like I would be like, where can I get a cheeseburger and steak? I'm steak and potatoes. I grew up in Chicago. It's my thing. No hate to the vegans, but
no hate.
Like walking around, if I was like tofu and I don't get along.
Yeah, tofu's a little weird.
Yeah.
So Nathan couldn't go to spandex convention. Josh, thanks for saying our daughter is awesome.
She is.
And nudist, we read that one. A White Sox convention.
Tim says feelings. What are those?
Tim, I'm with you, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Nathan is big at my wife.
Are these fighting words,
Keep
Nathan?
it going, Nate.
Are you a Cubs fan, Nathan?
Nathan would be uncomfortable going to a White Sox convention.
Oh, man.
Andrew says a Packers convention.
Oh, he must be a Bears fan.
Packers.
He must be a Bears fan.
What type of convention would you feel super uncomfortable going to? Drop your answer.
And no shot to vegans. Suzanne is saying there are so many amazing vegan dishes. There are. And you know what?
Dig yourself deeper in that hole.
No, I'm not digging. I am giving mad shout out. I need to be healthier. I need to work out more and eat healthier. So I am just telling you what I would be uncomfortable in this moment. I actually think people who are vegan tend to be some of the healthiest people I know. So good on you. I think it's amazing.
By the way, Rosie just won by saying a Wi-Fi free convention.
Ooh.
So that would be, do those things exist?
Well, that would include a lot of feelings because you'd have no Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
So
me and my buddy,
you'd have to talk to me. Like if we went to the convention and there was no Wi-Fi,
oh, yeah. Okay.
you'd have to like look at
Let's
me.
spend $1,000 so we can not check our phones and talk to each other. And spend $1,000 and do that in a conference room, and then have people like moderating us.
You would love
and telling us.
You guys, can I just tell you, this guy is a scam artist because when we met and started dating, we talked and talked and talked and talked. We didn't even put a TV show on for like 2 or 3 months because we had so much to talk about.
So much to talk about.
You talked. It wasn't just
me.
But
the problem is now
it's he's like, I'm done.
The kids are up by like 5 or 6 a.m., so I'm asleep by like 10. And you bring any topic up to me after 9, I'm asleep. So that's gonna happen again tonight. All right, let me find a couple more questions. Let me get a little research. You do this question. Let me find a few more.
What are we doing?
We're gonna find a few more questions.
Well, keep it's 9.
We gotta keep on going. You do that one.
Oh, okay. He's so bossy. Okay. What's something my parents did when I was growing up that I didn't realize was weird until years later? So my dad used to work 2 jobs because there were 12 kids. And on Thursdays, he had Thursday nights off. And he would bring home cartons of chocolate milk because he had 12 kids. And they were expired. So they couldn't sell them at the hospital or the school that he worked at. So he worked at the hospital at night. He worked at the school during the day. But it was only expired by like a day or so. So he'd come home with cartons of chocolate milk that they couldn't sell at the school or the hospital anymore. But us kids, we froze that. We acted like it was a chocolate smoothie. We like chopped it up once it got icy. It was like the greatest thing ever. Right? Denise, thank you. Denise said my husband was the same way. Now he's silent. Right? Like I bring up like anything remotely like let's talk about that. He's like, I gotta go to bed. Everything has been said, but the love is still there. That is somewhat true, Josh. That is somewhat true. Yes. So my dad used to give us expired milk cartons, milk container, the little milk things.
Well, we called milk, so that was weird.
We called milk.
We called milk.
I say milk.
Yeah,
that's
wrong.
Say milk.
So that was something wrong we did. Not that it's wrong, but we said that wrong. I didn't know the word. I thought it was draw, not drawer. And
you thought it was draw?
Draw. Okay, you get some clothes out of the draw.
Well, his mom was from Boston, which I love. I love a Boston accent. I love an East Coast accent. Yes, you got to tune into wine. Look at you, Rosie. Rosie is giving me a massive shout out to Denise. You got to tune into Wine Wednesdays. Let me tell you, I'm going to do a little self-promotion. I have a little site called Life of Mom for all of you. And on Wednesday nights, I do 1 o'clock Wednesday trivia. And I go live and we talk trivia and I sip wine in my laundry room while Tom puts the kids to bed.
Heyo.
And it's the greatest night of my life. Every week I look forward to it. But mostly because of you girls. Yes. Taught me good morals, but I realized later in life that my mom was doing the exact opposite of what she taught me. Well, at least she taught you good morals, though. That not all moms swear. Mine had a mouth, and so do I. I enjoy swearing, though, Amy. I think there's something very rewarding about swearing. Oh, good. I'm so glad you have fun. Josh says my parents called the refrigerator icebox. That's so true.
Your dad still does
what
that,
about,
right?
like, if it's yellow, leave it mellow?
Oh, yeah. We had that one.
That was kind of weird. That was something.
It's pretty weird to. Well, it was more of a septic. We had a septic tank, so
yeah,
you could only flush the toilet a certain amount of times. So yeah, they had a little phrase which I think everyone would sign off if I said it. So I think I'm not going to say it.
If it's yellow, leave it mellow.
Yeah.
And we won't say what the phrase is if it's brown. I just remember hearing that and being like, "Oh, that was." Kind of weird.
That was strange.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm from UK, now married in Iowa. Many, many words different. I said rubber, but need to remember you guys say eraser. Yes, rubber is a totally different definition than eraser. But welcome to the States, Suzanne. I love it.
That's funny.
My mom hangs clothes in the summer instead of using the dryer. I love that. Weird when your socks and underwear are stiff. Shared a beer. Oh, yeah, when you hang them outside to dry, for sure. Awesome. Okay.
All righty. Here we go.
See you guys. I didn't screen these.
We're carrying on. That's all right. Who would play us in the movie of our lives? So you guys cast your family. Cast yourself, cast your significant other if you have one. We will cast each other.
I've always said I would love
Who would play
Sandra
us
Bullock.
in a movie about our lives?
I would want Sandra Bullock to play me.
Sandra Bullock? I like Sandra
Bullock.
She's
funny and I feel like men like her and women like her.
And I would be what's his name from Zoolander? Is that my correct answer for tonight?
What is his name again?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller would play me.
Yes.
Or Rick Moranis would make his big comeback.
Oh.
And take on one last role. That role would be me. Yeah. No.
Jimmy Neutron.
No. Who would play you in a movie of your life? And you guys cast us right now too. So who would play you and who should play us too?
Yes.
As you watch along. Let's see.
Is Katie still?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Who would play us? Olivia Munn and Ben Stiller is what they're saying about us two.
Ooh, Olivia Munn's so pretty. Thank you.
Ben Stiller, I will take that as a compliment. Ben Stiller is so handsome. Thank you. Ryan Reynolds and ScarJo, Dexter's Laboratory, Dan and Roseanne. Awesome, Josh. And that's the guy that you're like, right? Who would play you guys in a movie of your lives? Drop your answer into the comments. And who would play your kids too? So let me think of my 3 kids. We got Barbara, who's 8 now. We've got Tommy. Tommy could definitely be played by the young Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. That Macaulay could totally play my son Tommy. Katie, 3 years old. We'll go with one of the the only famous 3-year-olds I can think of. The Olsen twins would play my 3-year-old. And Barbara, my oldest. I think we would get someone older playing her because she definitely acts like she's grown up. You guys, drop it into the comments. Who would play you all in a movie about your life? Tell us what's up. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What's up, Justin? Thanks, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, too. This is always so much fun for us. Who would play you all in a movie about your lives? Keep it coming as I grab the next question from down here. We'll do a couple more questions. Is she still up, Luce? Oh, thanks, Rosie. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. Nathan says, my daughter would be the little girl from Despicable Me. Adorable, but a little evil. Animated characters, that's a good way to go with the kids, for sure. That's a good way to go. So we'll go with maybe some of the Incredibles kids for hours.
We could be the whole Incredibles family.
You could be the whole Incredibles family?
Although Katie gets really mad when we call her Jack Jack.
She does not like that.
No, she wants to be a princess.
She's still awake?
Nope.
She's out in there?
She's asleep.
Crashed out? Awesome. All right, let me find the next one here.
Rebel Wilson. I love Rebel Wilson. She is awesome.
These are like couples questions. Some of these are too sexy for what we're doing.
Well, yeah. Why can't we just wrap it up?
We'll do 2 more questions.
Okay.
2 more questions. We did that one. Okay, here we go. How would you spend a gift of $100,000? That's a good question.
Oof.
You get $100,000 as a gift. How would you spend it?
I mean, it'd be boring, but I'd probably invest in our kids' college funds. And then right now, what's in the forefront of my mind is the California fires. So I'd probably donate a little chunk of that to the victims of that.
And what would you do for yourself? I'd want to paint the house a bit.
You know what I would want to do? I would want to get a cleaning lady to help me in this mess, because this is a mess.
The mess.
Every day, all day, it stresses me out.
Kevin Donald, good man, says give
but
it to
I feel
his
like
wife.
$100,000 wouldn't be that much to get me through.
That's not enough for a cleaning lady?
Well, it would take a big chunk out of it. I feel like I would. Oh yes, Kevin, give it to his wife, because a happy wife. No wait, happy wife, happy life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how quiet he got, guys, when I said that?
No, I agree. But
what would you do, Tom?
I would want to pay down the house. I think that would be the most comforting thing for me to feel
what
like
about
we
the
put
kids'
some
college?
money into that. That's cool. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. We got the 529 plans, which you guys should do. So we're putting some money in every month to their college plans.
Yep. Carol says, give it to my adult children. Josh, pay off the house student loans. I've always wanted to open a cat rescue and adopt old cats. Oh, that's really sweet. $40K to get rid of all debt. $20K on a vacation. $40K on investment. Good job. You got it set. No, happy spouse, happy house. Yes. I'd get a bathroom that was impenetrable to children. Get my mom a new car and eliminate debt. I love that, Davis. Part would go to Wounded Warrior Project, part would go to my kiddos. I love it. Bills, pay the mortgage down, donate, and vacation. Definitely a vacation would go into that, for sure.
This is like our most popular question of the day.
Happy
The answers
spouse,
are
happy
flying
house.
in.
I never heard of that, but I like it.
Happy spouse, happy house.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
I like how you do it here on Life of Dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these
Good
are
answers,
great.
guys. Making a mess. This is a fun one. All right.
Guess who cleans it up, guys? Guess who cleans that
How
mess
will
up?
relationships between men and women change in the next 50 years?
Ooh.
Whoa.
How will they?
Yes.
Or how do they change?
How will they change in the next 50 years? How relationships. So we think of technology. Think of technology. Less room for feelings, right? It's more about
He just spit on me, guys. When he said feelings.
technology. Well, I would say
Right.
relationships are very, so like when we started dating, texting wasn't even invented yet. Uh-oh. So we emailed each other. I got your phone number. I called you.
No, you got me
I emailed
No,
you.
you gave me your email.
But it was
first.
before texting. Now all the
Emails.
kids, when they start dating, they just start texting.
Right.
Email, I like email. Email was cool.
Men and women will both stay the same. No marriages, says Kevin. Tim.
What did Tim say?
I would start a beer company called Life of Dad
Yes,
Company.
Timmy.
Brandon, buy a pizza
Love that.
restaurant. More screens, less talking. I mean, that's already happening. Only speak via social media, says Mick.
I could do emoji emotions. Is that what they're called? Emojis? Emotion? Emoji? G? What does the G stand for?
There is no G in it.
Emojis. Emoji.
J?
J.
Do you know how to spell emoji,
Yeah,
Mr.?
GMOJI.
Okay, so
What is a JI?
why did you just say G?
Emoji. G. Say you pronounce it. Emoji.
Mojai.
But they're called emojis. But what does the G part stand for? JI.
Yes,
MO.
more online dating. You will design AI. You will design your perfect partner. It's going to be a thing. I totally see that. It's already happening. Yeah. There may not be men and women relationships with these robots coming out, says Denise.
Guys.
Definitely online dating. I can't compete to a robot, guys. I can't. Tom, you want a robot who's like perfect and doesn't gain weight every month? And, you know, like I fluctuate. My weight fluctuates. I'm a versatile person. He's too busy right now. I hope that's not the case too, says Denise. I hope that too. They lose roles put on by society, says Amber. Okay, these are all good. I think we're good.
We'll do one more because we're here. Oh, it's along the same lines. Oh yeah. How were we different 10 years ago? Last question.
How were we
that
different?
That one was into the future.
So that was 2008. That was when we got married.
Right. So how were we different 10 years ago? Texting was just created. The iPhones were not around. We probably both had Blackberries, and all you did on there.
I loved a Blackberry.
But all you did on there was email.
No, but I like the keyboard.
No, everyone. That was that was all that was available.
I don't
on there,
like the
email.
screen thing. I liked having those buttons to press for the keyboard.
How are we different 10 years ago? Well, we did not have any children 10 years ago, so that would have been 2 years before children for us. Just got married.
How were we different? We were funner.
A little bit more fun.
We talked. He talked to me. He would talk.
Did I have feelings? Did I still fake feelings at that point?
He would talk about feelings. Oh, you faked them?
I faked feelings?
You faked
I was
feelings
still faking feelings
to get
10
me?
years ago?
You faked feelings to get me.
I'm trying to think. Was that a time when I was faking feelings?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
I've always been me.
You've always had feelings? Yeah.
I've always had feelings.
Oh, you've always been you. Yeah. How were you guys different 10 years ago?
Tommy's trying to deflect right now, guys.
Deflect
Well,
and
10
respect.
years ago, we
That's the
didn't
key
have
to a
any
happy
kids
household.
either. We had more money. Smartphones weren't a big thing. No, they sure weren't. Oh God, Denise, I would be afraid of that too. Oh my God, Amber was in elementary school, so now I feel crazy old. Cared a lot less about living. Justin, well, I'm glad you care about living today. I feel like kids gave us a purpose for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was single and getting ready to deploy to Afghanistan. Wow. Yes.
You are awesome.
I got with the woman I've been with who has 2 kids prior, taught me responsibility and taught me you can love a kid that isn't yours. Amen, amen.
So Josh.
100%. Kids are very easy to love. They're good. They can drive you crazy, but ultimately they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to keep going?
2 more questions.
Oh my God, no. He's done. He's done, guys. I'm cutting him off.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. We'll see you Thursday. We're going to be back.
We're doing another live show this
2
Thursday.
days.
2 this week.
2 times this week.
8 p.m. Pacific,
Woo!
11 Eastern, Thursday.
Thursday night. We'll
See
see
you
you
then.
guys there.
Bye.
Bye.